Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This diagram shows triangle ABC. X is a point on BC as we can see. AX is 10.6 as we can see. XC is 6.4 as we can see. I'm reading out the information so that we know what parameter is given to be able to calculate what we are told to calculate for. Also, the angle AXB is also given. Now the question says calculate for AC. AC is this line here. How do we find the length of this line? There are a few things we need to remember when it comes to trigonometric properties like this. We are given some angles and we are given some sides, and then we are asked to find a particular side. I'm going to call this side, let's use small letter x to represent this side, or P. I'm going to use small letter P to represent this side. Now, how do we find P? First of all, P is a part of a triangle where two sides are given. This side is given as 10.6 and this side is given as 6.4. We need this angle to be able to calculate for P. So we find that angle by subtracting this given 78 from 180. So I'm going to say 180 minus 78, and that is going to be 102 degrees. With this simplified diagram, we can now calculate for P using the cosine rule. With the cosine rule, we are going to say that P squared, which is AC, is equal to 10.6 squared plus 6.4 squared minus 2 into 10.6 times 6.4, then cos 102 degrees. Now, cos 102 degree is going to be the same thing as negative cos 78. So P squared is going to be 10.6 squared, by my calculator is 112.36, then 6.4 squared is 40.96, so minus 2 times 10.6 times 6.4. So instead of writing minus here, I'm going to write plus because of this change. So this will be plus 135.68 cos 78. Let's study this up a bit. P squared is equal to 112.36 plus 40.96. This is 153.32, then plus 135.68 cos 78 is 28.21. So let's add that together. P squared is going to be 181.53. So in order for us to get P, we need to find the square root of both sides. So remember, P is the same thing as AC, and the square root of 181 square root of 181.53 is 13.47. So here we get 13.47, which can also be written as 13.5 to three significant figures. So that solves that for the very first problem. Let's move on to the next one, which says calculate for BX. BX is the concluding parts of the base of triangle ABC. So how do we find BX? We need to return back to the triangle ABX. The triangle ABX, if I draw that out just the same way I drew out the other triangle, here is 58, which is given. Here is 78, which is also given. Now we are looking for this. Let's call this Q. I'll call this ABX as written. Here is also given as 10.6 centimeter. So in order for us to find Q, we need to first of all find the angle here, and then we apply sine rule this time. To find the angle here, we simply add up the two base angles given and then subtract the sum from 180. So this will be 180 minus 58 plus 78. This is 180 minus 136. This should be 44 degrees. 180 minus, this is 44 degrees. So we have 44 degrees here. So I'm just going to redraw the triangle down. So here I have 44, 10.6, and then I'm looking for here. We are given the two base angles as 58 and 78. And we are going to apply the sine rule to solve for Q. So that would be Q over sine 44 is equal to 10.6 over sine 58. We cross multiply to solve for Q. So Q is 10.6 sine 44 divided by sine 58. So this will be 10.6 sine 44 divided by sine 58. This gives me 8.682 like that, or we can simply write this at 8.68 to three significant figures.